Hey Philip, it's nice to see you again today. I would assume that you're ready to go forward with the assessment.
Hi, Aris. Yeah, I'm ready, and I think it took long enough already. Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, all right. So, do you consent to the information you're giving being recorded? Is that all right with you?
yes, that's okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
that's
record it.
good.
Yeah.
So, how the past week been for you?
Well,
How?
first of all, I want to say thank you because
Yeah,
you found better accommodation for me than the church, and that's great.
yeah,
That was better than the 1 week that we said that we're gonna discuss about it.
yep.
You took a lot of action, and you did it for me.
Yeah, I did my best, and I'm
Yeah.
glad that you're happy about it.
Yeah, it has been great to sleep in the bed again. I tell you that.
Yes, for sure.
Although I was not able to attend to the appointments you booked for me with all the
Yeah,
counselors because I was admitted to hospital. I don't know if
yeah,
anybody told you,
yeah,
but
yeah, I'm aware of it, which
yeah,
is
I had
okay,
abdominal
yeah.
pain, and the doctor said that I had gastritis, which is
Oh,
connected to my drinking problem because I had another bad day.
yeah,
So
okay, all right.
yeah,
Yeah, I hope you feel better today.
yes, I do.
And
Thanks. Yeah,
yeah, if something happened, like you can always call me and we can reschedule our visits
yeah. See, that's the
and our
problem there
meds.
because I don't have a phone.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna try to work that out.
Yes.
All right, cool. So
Okay.
now, once we have figured out about the accommodation, what about your transport? How are you moving around the community, the area?
Well, I don't have any means of transport at the moment. I just walk around everywhere. I gotta
Mm-hmm.
catch the bus sometimes
Yep, yep,
and the train and everything. So I
yep.
got the bus to come here today anyway, because
Yeah,
yeah,
that's good. That's good. I think you're doing great, Philip. So you should not give up for sure. And addiction, it's really hard to deal with and overcome. But in the end of the day, you will win. As you can see through, it's not good for you, and this is just a little taste of what it can do to you. Yeah,
yeah, I've come to realize that.
yeah.
Honestly, I just find myself a little bit weak at the moment.
Mhm, mhm.
I can't just stop. Let's say.
Yeah, because that will be my next question. So, what would you be describe how you feel today and how you can tell and if you can tell me why you feel that way?
Well, I feel okay today. It's just sometimes that I don't feel that good, and then I get all the ideas in my head and everything, and then
Mm-hmm.
I think that the only thing that I can do is drink to forget my problems, so I can get it through
What
another day.
ideas you have in your mind? What you thinking?
Well,
What's your planning? What's your
I don't have any plans at the moment. The only thing that I want is just to get back on track these
mm-hmm.
days, and just stop being dependent on everybody else, and
Yeah,
just make it on my own, I
yeah,
suppose.
yeah, yeah.
And that would be the best thing for me.
All right. So, what type of things might help you further enjoy your everyday life and get out of all this condition? What do you think that might
I
help you?
think what would help me most
Mm-hmm.
would be to have something to do
Yep.
and keep myself.
Like a work, you mean, or a
Yes,
hobby, or
yes,
yep.
like work and hobby or something to
Mm-hmm.
keep myself occupied, and maybe I can get some help about my problem, my drinking problem, which is
Yep.
actually immobilizing me most of the day.
Yep.
And yeah, I think that would make me happy at the moment to
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
something
Fair
to
enough.
do.
Yeah. Can you tell me what you like doing in your community, or what you used to like? Say if you now.
Well, I used to play football
Mm-hmm.
um, quite a
Oh,
long
that's
time
good.
ago. Yes, and I was very good at it.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, but then the kids happened, and I had to get a real job, so I stopped. And
Yeah.
yeah, this is what happened.
That was your hobby.
Yeah, it was a hobby.
And
Yes.
what is your favorite team? Which team you're going with?
Well, if you're talking about Australian football, I go for the
Yes.
Brisbane Lions, of course, because
Oh,
we live in Brisbane.
nice.
Yes,
Yes, that's
yes.
good. That's great. Can you think anything that you will help you further enjoy your community life at this stage in the condition you're dealing with?
Well, the thing that could help me probably would be to have more opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say to do some good about something, you
Yep.
know, because I don't do much good these days, and I think that would help me much.
Why are you thinking that? You're doing great job and you
Uh,
try slowly, slowly to
well, I'm not good.
regain your strength and going back to track with your life and everything. So.
Well, I'm not good. I'm not good to anybody, to be honest. I don't want to have more harm than good. So I don't think I'm doing anything good these days. I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Is there someone or something important to you who supports you the most with the services you're getting at this stage?
Well,
Or,
it's only Operation Help, I suppose. I don't have
mm-hmm.
anybody else.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
as I don't have my family with me, or don't have
yeah,
anybody
yeah,
else
yeah.
or friends.
Is there anything that you always wanted to do, like, I don't know, to be a rock star or to be a
Be a
football
rock star, yeah.
player or, and yeah, what was your dreams? What was your planning for your life? Your,
Well, I wanted to be a race car driver.
okay, yeah,
Yes.
talk me about it.
Yeah, I wanted to be a race car driver when I was young, when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and Mom was always scared about it, and so I never had a chance to get to it when I was young. And then when I got older, it
Yeah,
was too late. Plus, it needs a lot of money that I don't have, and I never had. So
yeah,
yeah, but I always wanted to do that. That would be great. That'd be the
yeah,
greatest
that
thing. Yeah,
sounds very good.
yeah,
Can you tell me about a bit about more what you like and what you don't like in general, of course, and if you want to be
yeah.
more specific,
Well,
it's up to you.
what I like is having some time to myself
Mm-hmm.
and spending my days quietly most of the times
Yeah,
because because I'm very busy with work and everything. When I
yeah,
had
yeah,
work, that really didn't get to enjoy some time for myself, and I dislike the fact that people like me cannot find help,
yep,
and that maybe not find help, but don't know where to turn to find help. That's
yeah.
probably one of my dislikes, and yeah.
So you think that organization, that services, and that help we're offering to some people, you think we need to put that more out?
Yeah, because it's not available to everybody.
True.
Um,
Yeah, it's a standard procedure we need to follow to see
yeah,
eligibility or no. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm not saying that only about Operation Hope. I suppose it's just another thing that I think I think people should have a better chance in life
Yeah, for
than that,
sure. Yeah,
because we will make
absolutely.
mistakes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, thank you so much for all this. In the last meeting, we went through the initial assessment form and talk a bit about your eligibility to go through the process with Operation Hope.
yes,
We made an intake action plan and we discussed about the needs and the strategies and the plan we are going to follow, and we set some goals for you about all that together. So we have achieved to address the problem with the accommodation up to now. In this meeting, we will go through a bit more about your situation and what we can have a better picture and help you better and in our best way. If at any point you feel that you would not like to share some information with me, like let me know and I will just not ask about it again, or all this, it's something makes you feel uncomfortable and everything like that. So
okay,
does that
yeah,
sound good to you?
yeah, sounds good. Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Okay then. Let's get right into it. We will start about the presenting concerns about you. You were referred to us because of the problem of the homelessness and alcoholism. How do you see the problem now?
well, if I'm being honest, I think my problems have the better of me now.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I'm not saying that very often to everybody,
Yep.
but I gotta be honest if we're gonna have to
Yes, that's right.
do
That's
everything.
right.
So I think they have the best of me at the moment, because being homeless and an alcoholic is
Yeah.
one of the two things, maybe two of the
It's very hard.
two of the things that you wouldn't want to happen, because
Absolutely.
alcoholism is very bad. It's a very bad addiction. You just cannot get through the day without drinking,
Yeah.
and homelessness is another thing because you feel this just like you don't have anywhere to go, so you don't have a place to call home,
Yeah.
which is another bad thing. And
Yeah, that's right.
I think I cannot control them at the moment. I cannot control, well, basically, I cannot control uh, homelessness because I can't control the alcoholism problem.
Yeah, but you're doing a good job, and keep going. And my next question is that where were your expectations on when you were referred to our services?
Well, I didn't have many expectations when I got referred to you guys. First of all, I
Mm-hmm.
thought you're just another government agency that's gonna tell me that you have to do this and you have to do that, and then you just let me go, and I'll be out of my way and go be homeless
Yeah,
and,
yep,
and
yeah.
drinking again. But uh, whatever help I could get, I thought maybe it was much needed. So I
Yeah,
thought maybe I'll give you guys a chance as well. I got referred to you by a mate at hospital anyway. They referred me to you.
yeah,
So I thought maybe I'll give you a try. And I was expecting to find some help, mostly with accommodation and maybe with um, some counseling, some
yeah,
help with getting out of the
yeah, yeah,
situation
yeah.
that I
To
am in
put
now.
you
Yeah,
your life back on
yes,
track. Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'd like to put my life back on track,
Mm-hmm.
and I think now that I know that what you've done for me, I think you can help me do that. I think yes,
Yes, absolutely. I would like to tell you that we can help you with all that
yes.
as long as you have the willing and patience to work with us. The journey is a bit long, but I know you can do it,
Oh,
Philip, for sure.
thanks for that.
How long have you been impacted by these problems or concerns, if you want to call them that?
Well, it's almost been a year now since I've lost
Mm-hmm.
my job, and then I tried to find new work, and it wasn't working for me. And this is when everything started because I
Yeah.
started drinking because I was staying at home, and I thought that I had to get through the day.
Did you had hard times through your marriages as well, or no? It was just
I never
about
had
the
any bumps in
work.
my marriage. No,
Okay, so it was
never.
just about the work, and then that come out to the alcohol.
Yeah, because I couldn't provide to my family, so I was feeling a bit sad and a bit
What was?
neglected as well because I couldn't find anything, and everywhere I was
Yeah,
applying to, they never called me for an interview, so I couldn't secure a job,
yeah,
and that's the
that's
problem
right.
for
Yeah,
me. That was a
yeah, yeah,
problem.
yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Have you tried to resolve them in the past in a
Well,
different way, say, or going through with your wife and trying to resolve that issues that was you see was coming?
no, I didn't actually. I didn't. I haven't tried anything. I haven't tried to join a rehabilitation facility in the
Mm-hmm.
past because I thought I was stronger than this, and I wasn't
Yeah,
addicted,
yeah,
and I thought that this was for the weak people,
yeah.
and I thought I could stop it when I wanted, but I know I can't stop it
Mm.
now. But then I thought that's what I thought then, and then I didn't know where to turn to as well.
Yeah,
When everything happened and I got evicted from home, I didn't know where to go.
yeah. It's very hard. It's not, you know. Let's pass on to some medical history questions now.
Yes.
Is there any family history or medical condition?
Yes, my mom's got heart conditions, so
Mm-hmm.
she's got diabetes, and my
Oh,
dad, my dad's got some uh, small blood sugar
yep,
uh,
yep.
problem, but that's fine. But yes, yeah, that's all that I know of
All
at the
right, that's
moment.
good. Yep, thank you for that.
That's all right.
Um, any past illness and conditions?
Well, didn't have any very major illnesses. If you're talking about tuberculosis and other stuff, I've never had that.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yep.
I've been fully vaccinated as well because in Europe you gotta get vaccinated. So
Oh, that's
I've
good.
done
Yeah, yeah.
all the vaccinations, and I was getting the flu shot every year
Yep, that's
before this
good.
happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because we're going through very hard times now
Oh
with
yes, yeah we are.
the situation with coronavirus. Yeah. So, any major surgeries or procedure in your life?
Well, I had the some foot related procedure, if
Mm-hmm.
you want, a surgery,
When
because
was that?
well that was when I was 18 years old. I was
Yep.
playing football, and then I strained a muscle, and then my knee got some problems as well. And yeah, so I had a knee replacement because I broke it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I had a hamstring done as well.
Oh wow.
So yes, that's all done now. I
So
mean,
yeah.
it's fine, but not always.
So you're not playing anymore
No, I can't.
footy
I can't play
or
no footy these days. No,
no.
just as an amateur,
Are
I
you
can't
still
go.
watching the footy? Are you still watching the games or you're going
Well, whenever I
to?
can,
Yeah, that's
I watch
good.
it because I don't have a TV. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah. All right. So, any history of mental concerns?
I never had any problems. Like I never had my mother and my father never had any mental illnesses, or my
Yep.
sisters, or for what I know, and I haven't been diagnosed with anything yet.
Yeah,
So
which is good, which
yes,
is great actually.
I would say so.
Have you ever asked for assistance for any other services in the past?
Yes, well, I have only been helped by Centrelink in
Mm-hmm.
the past when I lost my job,
Mm-hmm.
but being going through all this job finding and not even getting called for an interview was very hard for me, and I thought that it was pointless.
Yep.
So I stopped looking for work, and now they don't pay me anymore. I don't get any payouts anymore,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, and then only the church in the city Turnbuckle just Tabernacle, sorry, helped me.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes they were letting me stay in their shelter. They have a shelter there when the weather was very cold. But I had to
Yeah.
be out by 5 a.m. So
Oh,
still,
yeah.
it wasn't the best thing.
Thanks for all this information, Philip. I would now like to speak and ask you about some questions for your mental state of health and how do you feel about the things going on in your life at this moment?
Okay. Yes. I feel like I don't have control over my addiction, and that's a very big thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that I'm in a very dark place. Maybe I'm getting a bit better now that I have accommodation,
Yeah, that's a
but
very positive thing.
it
And
is.
yeah,
Yes.
and it's very hard to get, the control straight away. You need
Yeah.
slowly, slowly to build that again. Yeah,
Yeah. I hope that my my problem is gonna go soon, so I can.
away.
Yeah, I don't expect it to disappear, but I have to
Yeah,
try and work.
to improve
Yeah,
yourself
I
and
have to
not.
try and work with it, and do it.
Yeah.
And
What is that troubles you more about the situation you are in at this moment, at this stage?
well, what troubles me more is the situation with my family, and of course the drinking problem, because it takes away a lot of what I can do in between the day.
Yeah.
Because if you're sitting drunk, you do nothing. You just dead weight, let's say. And
When they realize that you're dealing with this drinking problem, or you just told them, or they just realize it, or how
well,
is they see your behavior changing, or how this come up
well, I
to
do
them?
know. I know that I have a drinking problem
Mm-hmm.
because I
You
wasn't
told them?
drinking. No, my wife realized because I was getting aggressive and I had an aggressive
All right.
behavior.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what happened was, uh, she would do everything she could to make everybody happy, and I was never happy with anything.
Yeah.
And I started yelling at her, and I started doing all sorts of things, and I used to yell at my kids as well, and she was not happy with it, obviously, because you don't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so they decided to leave me, and I don't blame them for that, but I really want them back, to be honest. Um, Now, if that doesn't happen, I cannot blame them.
Do you think that you're going through now all these steps so you can rebuild that strength again and you take back on track your life and the jobs and all these that things you had before having all these issues? Do you think the family it's gonna play a big important role for you to do that or do you think so is that
Well,
important for you to have their support or
it's always better to have somebody other than have nobody, I suppose. But I've treated them badly, and I don't want to do that again.
mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
maybe I should get better first before I
yeah.
get back to them.
Yeah, sure. So, what's the relationship you have at this stage with your family or relatives or friends?
Well, they're not the best, let's say. So
Mm-hmm.
my wife left me. She took the kids, and then since then I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
And I have abused my relatives and friends' kindness
Yeah.
by staying over at their places, and I've brought them trouble as well. It's not just only that I stayed there, and I should respect them a bit more. I know that,
Yes, for sure.
because now they've all gone. I don't have really anyone to turn to, and I know this is not partially, but mainly my fault.
And as you said before, it's very important to have someone by your side helping you
Yes,
in these rough times you're going
that's
through,
right.
of course. But you don't have to beat yourself about it.
Yes,
Addiction is very hard thing
yes,
to understand and fight, and not everyone is going to be able to support you in this journey. Um, Sorry about these words I'm going to use now, but do you feel hopeless because you don't have any job anymore, or does that make you feel bad about yourself?
I do think that I am useless to myself and my family because I don't have a job,
Mm.
and that's don't have the money to support them or myself. It's just a big thing, you know what I mean? Just not
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
being able to support yourself, or not being able to um, not being able to give something to your children or your wife. It's just uh, it's just one thing that you know it hits your dignity, and this is not good. I
And it's
think.
part of your culture as well,
Yes,
that the man supports the family and
yes,
all this stuff. That's
or at least
correct?
he's got to contribute
Yeah, yeah,
mostly, and I don't do that. I
yeah.
couldn't do that for quite a bit.
Is your wife the same background with you?
Yes, my wife's from
Mm-hmm.
Romania too. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
good.
right.
All
Yes.
right. Okay, cool. So now I would like to remind you that everybody has a chance and to that you shouldn't quit on yourself, of course, just because you hit a rough patch. Do you think your drinking problem is related to this?
I certainly drink to forget my problems. That's true,
Mm-hmm.
and this is one of my problems, but maybe it was one of the most important ones. Um,
Yeah,
I've gone too deep with my drinking to the point that all my friends left me, and that I have spent all my money, my rent money, and everything on alcohol, and I got evicted from home. So
yeah.
it is it is related to my drinking problem. Everything is related to my drinking problem
Mm-hmm.
because that's what's the main cause for everything else.
Yeah, so it's the main problem that causes other
Yes.
problems on, yeah. Um, this might sound a bit irrelevant, but have you ever had or do you have access to a weapon or any kind of hazard or something that might be, dangerous or
Look,
any?
I never had a weapon or a gun or stuff like that. Never liked guns. Never was going shooting. I don't like stuff like that because I don't think that taking lives is actually a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I never had a weapon, and I'm never gonna have it. I
Yeah,
was never very I was never a person of of the quarrel, of the fight.
yeah,
I was a peaceful person always.
yeah. All right. So just the alcohol, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
No any other like drugs or something else.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't using no drugs.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't the type of guy that would do drugs anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a family, so I didn't. I wasn't in the circle of people that were doing drugs. If you want.
Yeah, yeah. So I would assume that you never were abusive towards your children or family. Is that correct?
Well, not quite. I they because I told you because of my addiction
Yep.
and because I couldn't secure a job, I was abusive towards them and I yelled at them. I didn't. I didn't hit them or anything, but maybe if they hadn't left, maybe I would have done that too. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Who
Yeah.
knows what would have happened?
I see, Philip. I would now like to take a chance to identify the short and long-term needs you have. If you disagree, you can tell me and then we can prioritize them differently. All
Yes,
right.
yes,
So, first things first, we need to get you some sort of semi-permanent accommodation so that you are safe, of course, which means I'm going to have to communicate with an external organization as Operation Hope does not cover sheltering costs. Secondly, we need to assign you a counselor that you can communicate your problems better and find solutions through therapy with a professional way and with professionalism. Next will be to contact an external organization that specializes in alcohol abuse. The two last ones will be in the long term list, as you cannot just quiet your addiction in a matter of days. Moreover, we need to get you back on track with finding a job and seeing that you can and cannot do. This is another long term goal we're gonna set, and we are going to help you as much as we can in that stage. Do you agree with all that, Philip? How that all
Yes,
sound to you?
it sounds great to me because
Yep,
the accommodation you found for me, I know it's not forever, so I guess the semi-permanent accommodation would be a better idea.
yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, I think you're right about me needing therapy. I think I need to talk to somebody about my problems,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe that's gonna help me more, or maybe somebody can put me in the right direction.
That's correct. And
Then
because they are professional, they know how to do that. They can help you with a very professional manners how to go in the right path if you want
yes,
that word, yeah, but yeah, you need that professional.
and maybe yes, we do.
um
I do need to get to the rehab facility so I
so you are
can.
more positive now about to go to the rehab
I
because
am
as you
because
said in
I've
the
seen.
past you never thought about it
Oh
and
no, I never thought about it. I never thought I would have to go to the
yeah.
rehab facility because yeah, I didn't know my problem was that
What
big.
changed your mind? Is that all because you're going through all this situation and you want to
I
uh
want to snap out of it.
yeah, yeah,
I want to do something better for myself. I don't
yeah.
want to be like that.